Hey paper dolls, it's Madeline. Welcome back to my channel. I am so thrilled today to be sharing with you my April release information, what I'm going to have in the release. I'm just going to go over, I have 6 gorgeous journals and a kit in the video, but there'll be some other things you'll be able to see when the drop goes live, which will be Saturday, April 12th at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Okay, so enough talking and let's get into it. I'm going to talk about the kit first. I haven't done a kit since January. I was really excited to put this one together for you guys. I found this quilt, I think last year sometime, and I've just been waiting for the right assortment to put a good kit together. So this is like the inspiration for the whole kit is this quilt here. Okay, and then you're going to get a beautiful piece of lace. Okay, you're going to get 3 vintage sheets. This is the first one, which I love it so much. This one, which I threw in there because of the blues and because of the bows. It's got that coquette vibe going on. And then this one I have had since I pretty much bought the quilt, like laying next to it, to put that together in a kit with this quilt. I mean, how stunning is that together? Love it. I also found this tablecloth in great shape, and I wanted to include it because it's got some really good texture to it. And again, it just, I mean, so nicely coordinates back. Along with, I put, I don't think this is weird, y'all, but I put a piece of this really nice yellow felt in there because if you did a hardback journal, say with a sheet, you could make it you could use it like a batting and make it soft, you know, and then you would just have another journal cover right there. But you can use it as batting, and it looks really great underneath even sheets that have a little white in the background. And I also threw in, this is a piece of upholstery material, but look at these embroidered roses. Oh my goodness, I just love it. So this kit, I put these fabrics in here because you could really make, I mean, 4 or more junk journal covers with these pieces. So, and then besides the textiles, which you guys know how much I love the textiles, you're going to get a little bit of hemp cord for binding or making a tassel. Okay, and some of them are solid blue, some of them are this kind of gray color. It just varies. You're going to get a handmade dangle by me, along with a handmade charm. Can y'all see that? So cute. You're going to get a nice generous piece of eyelet. You're going to get a nice generous piece of this gorgeous blue lace. You're going to get a piece of this beautiful crochet, which I love. I mean, this is good for a belly band, a pocket, you know, making clusters. You could use it on your cover. I mean, how pretty would this be on the cover? I mean, it would be so pretty. And then also, the edge of this quilt was too pretty to not give y'all a piece. I mean, look at these shabby, frayed pieces here. And then you're going to get this additional piece of quilt here, which is great for tabs and other things. But, I mean, this is just so pretty, in my opinion. So, yeah, there's a lot you can do with the trims. Okay, you're also, I also made everybody a little scrap bag of fabrics to do, you know, because I think scraps are great when you're doing journals. I love scraps. You're going to get a couple tags. You're going to get a couple vintage playing cards, which you guys know I love. I had some really beautiful envelopes. This blue CD case, yellow envelope, a white envelope. And then also you are going to receive 30 botanical book pages, and they are from 3 different books, and they're really just random and they're going to vary, but you're going to get a lot of good color pictures in here. Also, some pages that will be good for like envelopes and, you know, fussy cutting, making ephemera, all kinds of stuff. So that is going to be the kit. Now that we've gone through that, let's get into the journals, y'all, which I am so excited about. I have been collecting these large little golden books for a while because I wanted to do a collection of them. Okay, put this to the side. Oh, and I wanted to show y'all too, also, hang on before we move on. This is how the kit is going to come to you. You're going to get a very generous piece of this wide blue lace, okay? Because I've got them all wrapped up, and that was just the perfect thing to put on there. And I mean, is that not stunning? I love it. Okay, sorry. Now, moving on. I've got these numbered, okay? So when you go to the listing, they will be numbered. This is number 1, okay? They all come with a button, a faux button paper clip, okay? This is my big book of the seasons. This is, of course, illustrated by the very talented Eloise Wilkin. This is a vintage fabric. You have the rickrack trim here. All right. And I had so much fun with these tassels. You got vintage buttons. All of the tassels have buttons and have a vintage milk cap on them. You've got beads, and then you've just got all kinds of fun, you know, items in your tassel. And they are removable with a clip, so you can remove them. Okay, and then let me show you the back of this one. I mean, look at that. So pretty. This one is a 1985 edition. This is actually the newest book. The rest of them are much older. Okay, and they have 4 signatures, and they measure about 12.5 by 9. So they are big, very, very big. And I would say this is more of a junk journal. I mean, you could, of course, can use it for whatever, but the whole story, the entire story is intact in all of the journals, all of the books. Okay, so on the front cover, I have clipped in a handmade envelope with a handmade button cluster with extra goodies in it. This one does have a little inscription that you can cover up if you want, or you can leave it. I sometimes like the inscriptions. Okay, you have got a coordinating ruffle on the front page. It coordinates back to the spine. Okay, you've got some vintage music page here, some grid paper. This is from a 1984 agenda, a page, which I thought was so cool. All right, and then you start in with, oh no, this is not the story. This is a page from I tried to put book pages in here from little golden books only. Now, I think I put some others in, but they're mostly little golden books. And then this is from The Little Red Hen. Okay, very vintage manuscript paper. A bag. This is from another little golden book here. This paper, y'all. This is the first set of journals I got to use this paper on. I found an entire book from 1983 of blank paper, blank agenda pages. And this paper is nice, y'all. Okay. And then on the back of the first signature, you have got a bag with a tuck spot here. And then this is, I went through and did a bunch of die cutting. So you're going to get 6 die cut tags. Okay. And then, of course, the die cut little pocket. Okay. And all the tags coordinate back to the pocket on all of them. Okay. So second signature, you have got a bookmark or a tag or whatever with a image from a Dick and Jane book. I also included a nice large vellum envelope in the clear adhesive pocket right here. Okay. Got vintage manuscript paper here. Okay. And then you have your book. Big book of the seasons here. And I mean, you guys, you know that these this book is just amazing. The illustrations, I mean, it's just stunning. It's a stunning book. And all of the pages are in here. I put some, this is like a mixed media thicker paper here in the middle. But, I mean, oh, this book is so gorgeous. It's just, oh, just love it, y'all. And then here you have got a clipped another Dick and Jane card, or you can add it as a pocket. I left it. And then all of them are going to come with a dangly paper clip, and this is what this one looks like. Okay. Okay. Third signature, I put this on a card like this on my Mother Goose books. I loved it so much, I had to do it again on this. It's a round playing card, a little interactive. You could also tuck something in there. This is a page from another great book. It's like 365 bedtime stories, but I just think the illustrations are so pretty. More manuscript, big envelope, more music paper. Oh, and this music paper is from the Reader's Digest, like children's music classics, and that's also what your envelope in the front is made from. So this is a Reader's Digest book, and I went and I stitched them together so they would be, you know, up and down in the book and, you know, go be directional. Really piece of colorful paper. All the books are going to have, this is so fun, I came across a yearbook, and I can't remember if this is from the 50s or the 60s, but look at these little kids. I just love it. So fun. All of the books are going to have a die cut and ink, not die cut, an embossed and inked envelope in the center with a little cluster here. Love this. I mean, look at that image. I mean, that is just so pretty. Let me see. Do I need to zoom in? Let me zoom in just a little bit for y'all. Sorry. Okay. And then the last signature here, you have got a really nice, now I zoomed in too much. Okay, we're gonna make it work. A price tag cluster here. Okay, and that's also secured with a brad. Okay, and then this is another more Golden Book stories, more mixed media paper. All of the books are going to come with one of these pockets. I found these really big, like I guess these go in a, I don't know what kind of book, but they had these sections, like 6 sections in them. So I went through and trimmed it to size, and like a scrapbook, like a 12 by 12 scrapbook maybe, trimmed it to size, and I stitched the top. So you have 3 pockets here, okay, and everybody is going to get one of these little flip out tags. All of this ephemera, of course, is inspired by the lovely, talented Carla Frizzell. So thank you, Carla, for all of the inspiration. Okay, y'all, get this back in here. Okay, and then everybody's gonna get a vintage Rolodex card decorated with a milk top, pog, whatever, milk cap. All right, I'm gonna slide that back in there. Okay. This is from Old Reader's Digest Atlas. You've got a wallpaper envelope here in the middle, and I left this open so the recipient can do what they want to with it. Okay, on this side of your pockets, you've got some vintage labels. You have got this journaling. This is a vintage card, index card, and to me you can tell because they're thicker. Like, to me the newer ones are really, really thin. And you've got this flower on here held on with a brad, and then you've got another embossed, really nice embossed time card here. And then, oh my gosh, look at this back cover. So pretty. All right, and so that is number 1. I'll try to go a little bit faster on the next couple, but I mean, I just had so much fun doing these and putting all the little details in them. So y'all may want to pause me and go grab a snack. So, okay, this is going to be number 1. Okay, and then let's go on and do number 2. Okay. This one this is older, okay? This one is a 1978 edition. Did not have like a shiny, you know, cover on it because it's older. So I did go put 2 coats of varnish on here to seal this, okay? So it feels really smooth, and I cleaned it really good. I mean, look how darling she is. Here's your little your paper clip here, and the spine. This beautiful fabric, and I used all of it. This was a piece of Cranston fabric I had in my stash, and I used it all. I wish I had more of this one. And then you've got this beautiful trim here. All right, and then let's take a look at the tassel. You've got your vintage buttons, okay, and you've got some beads. You've got a milk pog. Oh, it's okay, Pippa, it's okay. And then just got, you know, lovely thick tassel. Hey, you're good, baby doll. So let's get into the flip through. Now, this one is a bit older. So the older ones did get book corners because they were soft. The corners were really soft on them. Here's your envelope of goodies. Now, this one did not have anything in the front cover. So I did go ahead and put a piece of wallpaper there. Okay, so I added that. Okay, so your first signature, you've got the ruffle that coordinates back to the ruffle on the spine, the fabric. All right. And then you've got the same kinds of pages. This is what this ephemera looks like. Look at that. I love this puppy. This is like how Bow Wow found his bark or something. I can't remember the exact name of that little golden book, but I love it. I think it's so cute. And then you've got another down here with the milk pog. This is from the Shy Little Kitten. I just thought this kitten was so cute with the little mushrooms. This is from the Red Hen. And then this page, you've got your vintage labels and your same types of ephemera. I just thought that was so fun. Big, nice pages. This is what your envelope and the colors of your die cut tags. So in case I didn't mention, this is 6 die cut tags in the die cut pocket, and it's in a bag with a tuck. So you could really put some things there. This is what your vintage flashcard looks like. Isn't she cute? The kitty. I love it. And then you got your envelope as well. Okay. You've got your vintage ledger here, and then the book. Oh, another Eloise Wilkin. Gorgeous, gorgeous book. Look at this guy. Oh, y'all, I just can't. It was so hard to part with these. Look how beautiful. I really made these with like them being more of a keepsake in mind. There's Lord's Prayer. So pretty. These would be a great gift for someone having a baby. Oh, look at these angels. Just darling. So the whole story is there. Okay. And then you've got your card, the Dick and Jane image there. Look at her. She's grocery shopping. So cute. Oh, and this is what your little dangle looks like. You've got a vintage bingo piece on this one. And all, you know, everything is intended to coordinate back to kind of the color palette of each individual book. You got your card down on that one. This is from that really pretty 365 Days book. Your yearbook here. the big, I mean, and y'all, this book was even bigger than this. I mean, I cut about that much off the bottom. I mean, this was a big book of just blank pages like that. Little golden book. Okay. And I love the vintage manuscript. And then here is your cluster here. It's on there with a brad. Okay. Here's your pocket in that one, your big envelope. Looks so cute. Here's it. This pocket is stenciled instead of embossed. Okay, but you still have your fun cluster. And this is like little French, like music with French words. I don't know. I just thought it really kind of went with the theme. It was super cute. All right. And that's the back cover, the wallpaper. All right. So this is Prayers for Children. Okay, that is number 2. All right, number 3 is, and this one, number 3, is by far the most colorful. This one was really fun. Okay, number 3, you've got Raggedy Ann, A Thank You, Please, and I Love You book. This is a 1973 edition. Okay, look how cute she is. You've got this floral trim and this fabric. How fun is this fabric? I mean, y'all don't even know. I have been buying, I stress buying, panic buying, because Joann is closing. I've been buying a lot of vintage fabric off of eBay, like lots of vintage fabric. And I have been getting some gorgeous, gorgeous fabrics. Okay, this is your tassel. The buttons, the milk pog. I love this big rickrack too. I think it's so fun. And this is your little paper clip up here. So let's get into this one. And oh, the inside of this one, I of course had to leave this. I mean, look how cute that is. So cute. And then here's your envelope of extra goodies. Okay. You have got your ruffle on the front page there. And your Reader's Digest music, yearbook page, here's your envelope. Okay, colorful pages, God, so cute. And here is your pocket with your die cut tags. Okay, and here is your flashcard. So cute. And these are images from a little golden book. I don't remember which one. And then your envelope, of course. Okay. And then here's your story. Love that. So pretty. I mean, just all the colors. So cute. And I love this version of Raggedy Ann and Andy. It's just the very vintage. He's got his little sailor hat on. So darling. Here's your piece of mixed media paper in the middle. Oh, so cute. I'm just amazed at what good condition these books. I mean, some of these books are over 50 years old. It's crazy. But this one, I don't know if I mentioned, this one I did seal as well and has the book corners. So I cleaned it and sealed it. And this is your little journaling card here and your tab. And I had one cherry charm and I added that to your little dangly paper clip. Okay. Here is your interactive playing card down here. Your big manuscript. Oh, here's your fun stuff. This is from I think the color kittens, the color cats. I can't remember, but anyway, that's your card. Some rickrack. So cute. Okay, and then here is your vintage card with their little milk pog in the corner. And these, y'all, I mean, you can put them as tucks or, you know, really add to your pages. You know, I really got started with a lot of good decorating for y'all, and then gave you some good, very, very decorated pieces to, you know, add where you need them. I find sometimes if books are too over decorated, then it's, you know, you may come to a page and you don't have any ephemera to add. You just want to write. But if you have a big pocket there, I don't know. Sometimes I think it's good just to be able to be, you know, have that versatility to put things where you need them. This is a page from I think it's from the UK, but a big, big book. It's got lots of fun things in it. Music paper. Okay, little golden book here. Your wallpaper envelope. Look at this. Look at this mole. Isn't he cute? Frog. Okay, you got your trim and your back cover. Okay, so this is Raggedy Ann here. That's number 3. All right, and number 4 is another classic, in my opinion. This is number 4, The New Baby, of course, illustrated by Eloise Wilkin. And this one is a 1975 edition, okay? And again, this one I cleaned up, had to put 2 coats of varnish, so it feels good. It's got the book corners on it, okay? And this is the fabric on the spine. And you've got this really pretty ruffle trim. And here is your tassel, okay? Got your buttons, some beads. All of them have a mushroom, okay? Your milk cap there. All right, oh, and that's what your button looks like that. All right, so let's get into it. This one also did not have anything. It's okay, Pippi, in the front cover. Are you having a nightmare, baby? And so I added this wallpaper, okay? And here's your goodies. Here is your ruffle right here. Page from the Red Hen. This one, I obviously tried to do as many pastels throughout as I could. This would be a great baby book. Okay, there's your tags. And then I found The New Baby in another book, and I made this to go specifically in here. Is this not so sweet? Oh, I love it. Your envelope. All right. And then here is your story. So cute. Love it. All intact. I mean, nothing is written on the page. I mean, it's just in great shape. Look at this, so cute. Oh, look at what he's got. I love that. We were wearing here. Oh, so cute. Okay, and this is your journaling card and your little cute dangly paper clip. Okay. And then here's your playing card. And more pages. Oh, I don't think I mentioned, these books have about 144 pages. They have 4 signatures, Richard Scarry. So they really have a lot of room to add a lot of pages to journal. You could, you know, paint. Just, you could do really whatever with these. But typically my glue books, I don't do a lot of embellishing. So I would not call this a glue book per se. Look at that, so cute. I mean, I gotta admit, I had so much fun with these. I've been working on them for a minute too, to get all this stuff put together. So cute. And I have not seen any more of these books. So And I will be looking for some because I would love to make more. Okay. Ugh, look how cute these colors. I just love them. Okay. Yearbook. Music. Okay, and here's what you have in this little page here. Goodies. All right, and then again, you have the trim inside and out and your wallpaper. And oh, just love. Okay, so this is number 4, the new baby. Okay, number 5. I mean, I try not to have favorites, but y'all, if this one isn't in the shop tomorrow, you know why. I couldn't part with it. This is the Poky Puppy. This is a 1972 edition. This one needed the most love. Cleaning, varnishing. Look at him. Vintage fabric, brown rickrack. Tassel, the buttons, okay, and the milk pog, and so pretty. Okay, and that's your paperclip button. Okay, look at the inside. Oh my gosh, these sweet puppies. That's your envelope of goodies. Okay, here is your ruffle on the front page. This one was very much intentional to have not a lot of pinks and girlier colors. This one I really wanted to do. I have a son, and I really wanted to do this with, you know, boys in mind. If you wanted to do something for a little boy, some journaling or, you know, memory keeping or anything like that. Okay. And look, oh my gosh, look at this image from Dick and Jane. Oh, look at him. So cute. Your envelope. And I happen to have all this blue paper to put in, which scrapbook paper, which I just thought coordinated so beautifully. And then, oh my goodness, look at those puppies. So precious. Your mixed media paper in the middle. I mean, look, he's just so cute. I can't stand it. All right. Look at the strawberry. I love it. All right. And this is your journaling card, and this is what your little paper clip looks like here. All right. And then you have your playing card here. And this is what I'm not going to try to take those out again so y'all can see me fumble to get them back in. But it's the same types of ephemera. Your map page. Okay. This is like the train to Timbuktu or something. Or Toodle the train. Okay, here's your little embellishment up there. Now this I couldn't really help. All the pages have got some pink in them, but a little pink I think is okay. But, you know, I really was intentional in trying to do like other, you know. Look at these. Oh, it's so precious. So cute. Okay, so that is number 5. Okay. And then here is number 6. All right, and this is the Big Golden Animal ABC, and this is a 1974 edition. So again, it did require some cleanup and varnish, okay, which, you know, I just think adds to the character. This is your trim here, and here is your fun tassel, and your button paper clip. And then the inside, I left the image there. And this has got a lot of good purples in it. I had some purple scrapbook paper I was able to put into this one. And it just coordinated beautifully with the fabric on the spine. which, you know, I work very hard to find just the right stuff, so it all kind of looks a little bit coordinated. I mean, they are very eclectic, but they are, you know, somewhat coordinated. Okay, here's the story. Precious. Look at this. Oh, the story. They're just ABCs. So cute. I just love it. Now, for you that are not into this sort of kind of book, I do have some more glue books coming, some more vintage book cover botanical glue books coming. So that's going to be kind of my next project. So cute. So don't worry. But, I mean, I just kind of got on this kick with making these children's books and had a really good time. This is strawberry with your cluster, pocket, third graders. I mean, look how cute they are. So fun. Okay, one finger, one thumb. All right, and then here is your cluster up here. And so cute. And then here are your fun handmade goodies that come with this one. Your big piece of paper here. Your wallpaper envelope. All right, and then this is the back. So there you go, guys. I will have my Etsy shop linked down below. And I will, this is going to be a preview. Okay, so this is Friday the 11th of April. I'm hoping that I don't have any issues and get this uploaded so y'all can see this preview. And then tomorrow, April 12th at 10 a.m., these books and kits and a few other little goodies will go live. All right, so thanks for hanging in there with me. And I want to know, which one did y'all like the most? Which one was your favorite? And I'll see you soon, paper dolls. Have a great day. Bye.